Peace family, fight fans and globetrotters. Welcome to the Mickey Guns YouTube channel, the epicenter of the original YouTube boxing community, the YTBC. If you're passionate about boxing, love exploring new destinations, and want to dive into today's hottest topics, you're in the right place. With over 30 years of boxing fandom and 20 years of globetrotting adventures, I'm here to share insights, stories, and lively discussions. Hit that subscribe button. Join the conversation and let's embark on this incredible journey together. Let's go.
When I did good, he said, show you right. When I made a good play, he said, show you right. Show you right. Show you right. At a young age, I was gifted with spiritual insight. Never fitting cause I didn't think my peers act right.
Hi, Mom.
Welcome back, fight fans, to another electrifying episode of the Mickey Guns Show. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's been buzzing around the boxing world. The audacity of calling dominant fighters like Shakur Stevenson boring. But wait, it gets better. We've got two former rappers turned podcasters, Mase and Cam'ron, who think they have the credentials to speak on this. Spoiler alert, they don't. Let's break it all down. Now let's talk about Shakur Stevenson. This man is a boxing prodigy. We're talking about an Olympic silver medalist, undefeated in 22 fights with 10 knockouts. His skills in the ring are practically untouchable. Shakur has mastered the art of hitting without getting hit, a true defensive wizard. And yet, we have some voices out there labeling him as boring. Really? Let's dissect it. Mase and Cam'ron, two former rappers who turned to podcasting, have recently taken it upon themselves to critique Shakur. Here's a reality check. Mase and Cam'ron, with all due respect, you've never had to sweat off a pound or work half as hard as Shakur to make a name for yourselves. You built your careers on money, power, drugs, degrading women, and violence in your music. Shakur, on the other hand, has been a national icon, representing our country and fighting his way to the top in one of the toughest sports in the world. No wonder he's upset. The work he's put in, you couldn't hold a candlestick for him in the dark. The fans, or who I like personally call the mob, sometimes forget the brutal reality of boxing. They want fighters to take unnecessary punishment for the sake of entertainment. Look at Muhammad Ali. He was the greatest, no doubt. But the punishment he took in the ring had nasty effects. Is that what we want for our champions? To see them broken down and battered just to satisfy some warped sense of excitement? We no longer want to see the skill of the fight. We want to watch rock'em sock'em boxing. Is that what we want? Is that what we've turned into? The mob? Sure, two guys standing in front of each other beating the crap out of each other is definitely entertaining to a level, but we have sports for that. We have sports like UFC, okay? You can go watch Thai boxing. You can go watch any other brutal sport to where two guys are standing face to face and beating the dog crap out of each other. But boxing, we are known as the gentleman's sport. It's something you can take your lady to, sit down in your minks, front row, and watch the classics. That's the difference. Let's not forget the irony here. Mase and Cam'ron dedicate whole segments of their shows to downgrade Shakur, calling him boring. If he's so boring, why are you spending so much time talking about him? The truth is, Shakur's name gets views, and deep down, they know he's the real deal. Your favorite fighter does. And then they bring up Teofimo Lopez as an example. Teo was a talented fighter, no doubt, but let's keep it real, as we always do. He's had some gift decisions and recently went 12 rounds with Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett who? Yeah, a fighter with 7 losses and no one really knows He took Teofimo Lopez 12 rounds and gave him quite a beating as well. Is that the standard we're holding up now? Mase and Cam'ron, you should really think twice before you speak on Shakur. He's not just a fighter, he's a symbol of excellence and perseverance. While you were selling fantasies of money and violence, Shakur was out there grinding, representing his country and making history. Shakur Stevenson, a 3-division champion and reigning WBC lightweight title holder, has become a bit of a pariah of late. Critics have labeled him boring, questioned his punching power, and declared his commercial stock outright dead as he exits Top Rank's promotional deal and enters free agency. Oh, how convenient. And let's be clear, popularity has never been a criterion for top 10 pound-for-pound rankings. Shakur's dominance in the ring doesn't take away from his brilliance. Last weekend, he thoroughly outclassed Artem Arutyunyan, limiting him to single-digit connects in 11 of 12 rounds. That's some epic you-know-what. Sure, he didn't finish him, leading to boos and fans walking out, supposedly, but the reality is boxing is about hitting and not getting hit. Stevenson embodies that perfectly, rarely getting hit clean despite being in a punching range. And you can't say he runs. Stop the running. Stop the running talk, please. He's standing right in front of the guy. His defense is impeccable. His striking is precisional. He is the epitome of true boxing science. But yet, he's boring. So to all the haters and naysayers, remember this. Dominance in the ring doesn't mean a lack of excitement. It means mastery, it means skill, and it means Shakur Stevenson. The fans may call it boring, but true boxing aficionados recognize greatness when they see it. And that, my friends, is what Shakur Stevenson embodies. I'd like to read some words from Jay Prince. Numbers don't lie, haters do. And that's a fact. James Prince says, let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside the ring, I'm sure Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mase, I will feed all his shots and take all bets. Now, Mase and Cam'ron on their podcast replied to this, basically telling him he's a 60-year-old wannabe gangster, which I find very ironic to two guys that call themselves Killer and Murder and has been selling the gangster accolades all their lives. You can't talk about somebody who's really a gangster and say you're disappointed at him being a gangster when your whole world financial background and economic structure has been built on trying to be a gangster. I mean, a dancing gangster, but you portrayed being a gangster your whole lives. So stop it with the buffoonery. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Mickey Gun Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep your guard up and your punches sharp. Peace.